Good morning, Brian. Behind the badge. Boy, it's actually a nice morning here, a little misty. And you know, Santa Claus is an interesting guy. He gets around all over the world. It's remarkable. In fact, we might meet him a little later on this morning. And he's a big guy. And inside, his elves have been busy. The Bossier Sheriff Station, lots of presents inside. But first of all, I want you to meet, I think, one of the largest Santa Clauses in the world. They call him Big Buck, and this is his story. I watched a big old boy walk down a hall the other day, and it reminded me of someone.
Randy, my name is Roy D. Mercer. Listen, I was in your shop and bought
Roy D. Mercer. He was always mad about something.
I don't let nobody talk to my wife that way. I've been married to that woman 22 years. She won't even let me talk to her that way.
Always threatening to beat somebody up.
By God, you're going to have a little more workman's comp on your hands after I get through with you. You going to be down there all day today?
But just in case, he would always ask that question.
That's right, you're going to get one. How big old boy are you?
You know, I don't think Roy D. Mercer ever got an answer this big. How big a fella are you?
Right now, I'm 6'8". I weigh right at 400 pounds.
How big a boy are you? Say you wanna whoop my behind.
Buck Wilkins has to be one of the largest lawmen in this part of the country. When he shows up, people notice.
They're like, man, you got out of that car, you just kept coming and coming.
At the Bossier Sheriff's Office, they just call him the Gentle Giant.
Yeah, I've been called that a lot.
And are you glad to be called that?
They can call me anything they want, as long as they're nice about it.
What makes a good cop?
Somebody that has empathy and knows how to treat people with respect and dignity.
In 30 years, Big Buck has seen a lot of good.
People they talk to you, they say hi to you, they offer to buy you a coffee.
And some really bad.
Seeing a lifeless body of a child that fell in a pool or jumped in a pool and nobody was paying attention. It really gets to you.
But the best part is a few days before Christmas.
See what bag I gotta get out of here.
Buck puts on a red suit and ho-ho-hos his way all over Bossier Parish.
But everybody has gifts in there, okay?
Okay. What do we say?
Thank you.
Well, y'all have a very Merry Christmas, okay? Y'all want to take a picture with Santa?
Yeah, come on, let's take a picture. Let's go.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry
In 30 years in law enforcement, Buck has not had to fire his weapon or been fired at. Maybe it has something to do with that question Roy D. Mercer always asks.
Boy, how big a boy are you?
But maybe it's something else.
Yep, I got a book right here. It's called Behind the Badge, 365 Devotions for Law Enforcement that I look at every day. My wife bought this for me. Just to give me something else to keep on my mind.
How big a boy are you? I love Roy D. Mercer and I love Buck. He's a super guy, my goodness. Actually went with him last year as he delivered presents all over Bossier Parish. And guess what? It's about to happen today, a little later on this morning. And later on in the next half hour, hour and a half actually, because we're going to be here through about 6:45. We're going to be inside where hundreds, if not thousands of presents are assembled and ready to be delivered. Santa Claus is in Bossier Parish this morning, and we're going to meet him in our next half hour. Back to you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Brother Brian. You know, Christmas is just around the corner, folks, but look at this. This is what it is all about. Christmas is about kids. I've always said that, and I believe that. It's the magic on Christmas morning, and look at this, folks. I'm talking when I got a bike, and it was way back many, many decades ago, that was the most special thing, and I remember to this day seeing the bike in the living room. Well, this is going to happen for kids all over Bossier Parish. We're at the substation on Viking Drive, and all of this was done by, well, you know what, good folks in Bossier Parish, and it's about to be delivered. Speaking of delivery, this is what this guy
Merry Christmas, Mr. Rick.
Hey, buddy, nice to meet you, Santa.
Yes, sir.
You got to be one of the biggest delivery Santa Clauses I've ever
I
seen.
get that a lot.
I bet you do. What are you, about 6'?
6'8".
6'8". How many pounds?
400.
400 pounds. My goodness. That you got really strong reindeer to help pull the sleigh.
Exactly. Have you ever seen the reindeer?
You know what? I have actually. Was in Alaska recently, so saw some reindeer. All right, let's talk about what's going to happen later on today as we walk. So, Ryan, go ahead. I'm going to let you walk in front of us, brother, because I want you to see how many toys there are here. Now, I know you've got elves that are very busy,
I do,
and then you have other helpers.
I have a lot of deputies that's going to help Santa deliver all these toys to boys and girls.
Okay.
That the SROs have found that they are needy families.
Okay, so the SROs in all the schools here in Bossier Parish, because they're there every day,
Yes.
they know where the need is, right?
They help Santa with the nice and naughty list.
Okay, the nice and the naughty. I like that. Okay, and they picked out 111 families, which would be, and I'm going to ask Miss Tina, how many kids would that be?
265.
265 kids are going to receive these bags, because it's not just one toy, folks. It may be just one bike. In fact, maybe sometimes multiple bikes.
Most families
one?
gets one bike.
Okay.
Sometimes they would get two.
Yeah.
And very rarely they'll get three. If they have a little child like that and we had a little bike, one family might get three.
That's great.
You know, a boy bike and a girl bike.
But again, it's not just, there's a bike, and then there, look at this. Each one of them, I mean, I'm talking about a big bag, Tina, of toys. What are inside there?
Well, we try to give them an art project.
Okay.
We give them a game.
Okay. A game like video game?
No. We do no electronics.
Oh, okay.
We games like Monopoly, Trouble.
Yeah. The old-fashioned. Okay.
old-fashioned
Gotcha. Okay.
So they can do family activities together.
Good.
And
Good. So you're promoting that. I've got 30 seconds, so I'm going to mention or ask you again, Buck, what's going to happen at about, because you deliver, you have magical powers. You deliver all over the world for many, many days before and after Christmas. But you've got some helpers today. Members of the Bossier Parish Sheriff's Office are going to come here along with the SROs wearing this uniform, and they help you deliver these gifts all over Bossier Parish.
yes.
Is that right, brother?
That is correct.
Is this got to be fun?
Yes, because it's too hot here in Louisiana for Santa to be out too long.
You're right, especially when he's 6'8", 400 pounds. But here's the key, folks. Just pan over, Ryan. Look at that. Can you imagine what it is going to be like just a little few hours from now, all over Bossier Parish? You talk about bright eyes all over Bossier Parish. What do you call this again, Tina? What's the name of the project? Operation
Christmas Wish.
Operation Christmas Wish. Brian.